Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Hello. My name is DebraAnnMatthews, and my channel is called Lose Weight with Me. And what that means is we're going to talk about knee pain, back pain, chronic pain, obesity, morbid obesity, toothaches, meals, decision making, peace, goals, dreams, all the things that go into life. And right now, what has my full attention is my weight, is my knee pain, is my back pain sometimes, my toothache. Pain has gotten my attention to help me to lose weight. And this week I lost 2 pounds, but by the time I got ready to take a picture, it said like just 1 pound. So I'll take that 1 pound up, but I know I lost 2 pounds. So and that's how it goes. Last Friday or last Thursday, I was up like 3 pounds. Last Monday, even though I ate pound cake and peach cobbler, by Monday I was up 1.2 pounds. So, and what I learned, and this is what weight loss is for. I learned that doing the 50 plus games, every time I did a game, I started eating some chips. That's one thing, because chips has 3 or 4 grams of sugar, so I eat potato chips. But I was really eating because I was anxious, because I had my food with me, and every time I would try to pull it together. Mostly I would lose, but by Saturday evening I pulled it together. Saturday morning I ate 3 different snacks because we had the games. So I was trying, but what is important is that I became aware of my behavior. It's not important that I ate or didn't eat, because if you're not aware of what you're doing, then you don't know. I really didn't know when I looked down at my legs why. Good morning, Michelle. My legs had gotten so big. And it turns out it really was because I was premenopausal. But I don't think I don't go to the doctor. Now I'm going to the doctor, but then I don't go to the doctor when I have a problem. I ask somebody, or I don't ask anybody, and I just listen and I look. But I think that's kind of normal, because we're not instructed to go to the doctor when there's a problem. We're instructed to go to the doctor when we get sick. And then when I would go to the doctor regularly, because I always had allergies and all that stuff. But the doctors never looked at my legs. Never. They would. Mostly, I'm always on a diet, so they'd be like, "Okay, good, keep up the good work," or something like that. So that's why I say, first we have to get comfortable in believing we can trust our doctors, because we all know that as far as black people, this means white people. I don't know about white people. I'm talking about black people. We know that in times past, the medical community has not been one that we can trust. And I don't care if it's black doctors or not. Because when I tell y'all, when I found out that my third cousin is Fannie Lou Hamer, and I was very, I said, Mama, do you know that when she went in for a cyst, they took away her ability to have children? Mama said they were doing it on Mississippi Boulevard, too. On Mississippi Boulevard, right up the street from my house at the clinic. So now I'm not. Y'all, I'm cool off them breast cancer. I'm cool off of that. I'm cool off of the penicillin shots. I'm cool off of the flu shot. I'm cool off of that. That's what my ghetto boyfriend used to say. Oh, he used to be like, I'm cool off of that. Okay, babe, bye. So don't act like we can trust them, because we cannot, okay? We cannot. So I'm gonna eat an orange, an apple, and a grapefruit. And so, but I wanted to let you know that I really have a day planned full of events. Here, there, till 7 o'clock tonight. But yesterday I was exhausted. And I was like, oh my goodness, I couldn't do my weight loss interview. I'm exhausted. And I feel exhausted like now. I feel exhausted thinking about the exhausting day I have planned today. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to my workout. I'm going to my doctor. I'm coming home. It's going to storm today. And I have to be okay with balance. See, when I tell you that your weight loss, and would you come on in and hit the like button, please? Your weight loss, my weight loss. I don't know about y'all. I know about me. This channel is lose weight with me. So I'm going to talk about me, and then you talk about you. But don't be giving me no pity story. Just let's talk with power. And be mindful. If you say something crazy to me, the response you're going to get is your mama and whatever you just said to me. Jesus going to get me, though. I think that's a good answer. Your mama is whatever you think I am. Your daddy, your grease grandmama. Y'all used to say that. Your grease grandmammy. Okay. Good morning, Deborah Norton Williams. Hi. So, I've got to be okay with being balanced. I've got to be okay with saying, you know what, Deborah? I was like, what wore me out yesterday? And I've got to take time each day to say, hey, Y'all see I got my ends clipped. She did curl my hair much better, but the lady at the beauty school, she got a confidence issue, so bless her little heart. So I'm like, look. So you know what? We all got something. So see, that's where compassion comes in. But I got my hair cut. I wanted to get it colored, but they didn't have time. So I'm gonna go. The teacher is quitting, and she's gonna be working at the beauty school at Alta. So I have an appointment on June 7th to get my hair colored. So we're gonna make do right now. And what I'm gonna do, see, I can't remember what I did with my stuff. But what I want to do is put those black curly ringy things on each side, but I don't know what I did with that baby. So hey, when I find them, I'll put them on there. And that's part of the balance. Not remembering what I did with my stuff. That's a symptom of anxiety and not focusing. Because very well, I know everything in my house because it's mine. But what color I'm getting my hair? Blonde with brown highlights. And my sister, I went home recently. My sister, that's white people. I'm like, baby, we've been coloring our hair in Africa for eons. But I'm going to show y'all today. And I was telling the beauty school teacher, she was like, yeah, you've been looking at all that stuff on YouTube. I said, Serena Williams got blonde hair. She said, show me. I showed. She said, that's a wig. I said, I don't care. So what I want you to know is that learning what the behavior that I have and that you have, that is what's going to help transcend us in our weight loss. And I'm working on my book, and I was telling my weight loss teacher, I said, honey, when I went home, I wrote the foreword. And ain't nothing like going home to get you some clarification, okay? Mama cutting up, daddy acting up. I see y'all. Brother acting up. So I got to see I got to see everybody, all my brothers and sisters, which of course, I've been away from home for years. So I always try to see everybody in my family, even if I'm coming home for a non-family occasion. And one of the things I remember my counselor saying when I was in college is you've got to accept your family just like they are, not like you want them to be. So half of the battle that we have with our weight, and I say we, you know what? Because white people say that when you're at work, they go, Deborah, look at what we're going to do. What that really means is you going to do. And I tell you, even when I had my boyfriend in jail, I was telling him that. He was like, yeah, you know what? That's true. So I love saying that because it unifies the people, okay? And I want y'all to come in and get unified and hit the like button. And somebody send me a cash app, honey. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Crystal. Okay, cash app a sister. Super chat a sister. Do something for a sister this morning. But what I want to share right quick with you is that my weight loss journey, it's all about me paying attention and saying, you know what, Deborah? I see you, girl. Okay. And being okay with being okay with balance, being okay with setting standards. Good morning, Dale. Do you know someone called me for prayer. And of course I said, well, let's pray now. Sometimes when people ask you to pray, you just don't pray right now. You go, okay, I'm gonna pray for you. But sometimes you pray for them right then and there, and then you have to offer. Okay, yeah. Someone called me, and so that's why my phone went black. Okay, I'm like, look, we went black. But what I want you to know, and this is something I was talking. Edward told me, him and his wife. Remember why you're in relationship with different people. And this is healthy to know. It's not a bad thing. And I think about the person who called me and asked me for prayer. And she doesn't really call me when things are going good. She only calls me when things are going bad. And that's okay too. And so I did explain to her that we really need to cover our hair when we pray. That's what Eddie Fuse explained to me. Because it does say that in the Bible. And I also try to show her the Lord's favor and faith in my life so that we can rejoice in everything, not just when things go wrong and we're just praising. So it's very important to remember your place in folks' lives and then exit yourself out as needed. And it's okay. Today, my good friend is having a birthday dinner, but she didn't tell me until 2 o'clock yesterday. Now, I have my mind set on cooking this. I got to figure out, I'm going to put this whole chicken in the oven. I think I am going to go ahead and put it on 100. If I don't know if my oven will go to 100. You know, back in the day, we had the knobs, but now we have the electrical panels. So if it'll go to 100, I can put it on 100 and let it cook while I'm gone. So I'll be gone from 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12. So that's 4 or 5 hours. I'll be back home by 12:30. So do you think if I put my oven on 100 and let the chicken cook, it'll be done when I get back? What y'all think? Now, because my house caught on fire, I'm probably not going to do that. Because, I didn't cause my house caught on fire. A kid did it. But it makes me hypersensitive about things like that. So, okay, Crystal said we're going to do it. Okay. I mean, you know what it is? I really don't like sitting a long time waiting for food to cook. And so that's what it is. But I do need to cook that nice, beautiful chicken. And you know what it is? I want a new crock pot, so I don't want to use my old crock pot. I just want a new one. So that's what that is. So I'm not going to use it. Even though I love that crock pot because my cousin gave it to me, but it has a dent in it and I don't want to use it. So, and if I don't feel good about something, I'm not going to eat the food. So if I did use it, I wouldn't eat it. So, But my oven is brand new and I feel like putting it in the oven. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get dressed by about 7:30, put it in the oven, and then I'm going to turn it off when I get ready to leave. Hi, good morning, Dia. I am from Tennessee. I am from the U.S. So where are you from? So one thing I want to share, remember your place in people's lives. Good morning, Big Papa. I like it when you call me Big Papa. Hey, good Big Papa. The other thing is, she invited me to go to dinner with them, but I already had my mind on, I'm going to eat this salad. I'm going to cook these. I'm going to eat these sweet potato french fries. I'm going to eat this yogurt and this fruit. So eating out is not in my idea for today. I need advance notice. So I said to her, why did you tell me at the last minute? I need advance notice for me to be able to do stuff. And I can't do that. And I would love to see her. I would love to celebrate. Last year, I think I gave her a birthday party at the center. And so, I have to stay centered. I'm already tired. It's going to be bad weather today. I'm already overextending myself in a way that's not healthy. So, I wanted to share that with y'all. I wanted to share that two of my friends passed away this year, unexpectedly, within a week or two of their birthday, and quite young. So I'm paranoid about my insurance, my life insurance, my burial insurance. I mean, I'm not paranoid, but I'm very concerned. And so I got to make some money because I gotta get my deck redone, okay? I gotta make some money because I gotta get my life back, okay? I gotta keep on the path and I gotta get I want my coach today when I go to training, like, coach, okay, let's squat right now. I want to squat right now. Okay? Let's do it. I can do it, coach. Show me how. Okay? Because he said I could do 75% of the things I want to do. And when I was in the pool last week, I was squatting. Now, the strength, I can't get up. Well, I can get up off the floor by myself. But the way my coach wanted me to do it on the wall, I couldn't do it. But I was like, coach, I'm scared and it's hard. But I said I can do it on the ball. So I rolled over on the ball. And he was like, okay, now push it and sit up and stood straight up. So I'm like, coach, let's practice. But I got to wear shorts today. I really want to wear shorts today. But I'm going to the doctor's office. So, what I might do is wear shorts. And and then put on a dress when I get through training. So you saw me, Crystal? Okay. So what's really important right now for me is the things that's important for me. I love going to the Ajax Center, but I'm not going to go today because it's going to be storming. I'm kind of tired and I am, what's tripped out is I even though I struggled last week and ate some chips and all that stuff, I still said, but you know what? Oh, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Crystal, did you send me a super chat or cash app? Since you watch all my videos, I know you support me, girl. Hook a sister up, girl. Hook a sister up. What is important is even though I was eating the chips and I was, okay, well, that's okay. You still my friend. Shake my hand, be my friend. Don't eat the boogers out the garbage can. Even though I tripped up, I ate some chips. I ate some snacks. I said to myself, you're not going to be eating all this food because you're going to lose weight when you step on that scale. And I'm telling y'all, when I stepped on the scale, like yesterday, I stepped on the scale. I was like, well, I had time. I was like, well, do I do it or do I don't? And I did it. And the scale went down. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh. And a part of me, like I want to take my weight loss vitamins, but I need to get some more of them. So a part of me don't want to take them until I have enough. I only have a few in here. And so I want to wait till I get some more in there. It's just how I am. But the thing that I love about it is I had my salads. Who is this calling me? Okay, that's why it goes black when somebody calls me. Oh, Crystal, thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Okay, I got to sing you a song, Crystal. Okay. Ooh, 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 ah, how I love. Yeah, that's that Natalie Cole. We'll stand tall as the trees I love. Mm-hmm. We'll spread wide as the seas I love. Mm-hmm. We've been right in the night like the stars above. And we'll always be together. Hey, let me tell y'all, when I was in the 5th grade, the boys used to sing us, like my brother was in the 6th. When I was in the 4th grade, they were in the 6th grade. They would sing this to us every morning on the school bus. You're my morning star, banana, banana, shining brightly beside me. Banana, banana, banana. And if we keep this love, banana, we will last through all eternity. It's just the way we are. I love it, love it. And I'm hot. Let me turn my ceiling fan on. It's just the way it should be. 'Cause I love. Mm-hmm. Now look here. If Chris is gonna send me a super chat, Big Papa, what's up? Where my men at? Don't let my women outdo you. Now look here, Big Papa. As a matter of fact, don't no other men say nothing to me unless you super chat me. Don't let these women outdo you on the super chat. Okay, come on now. I know you enjoying me. I know you men be watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching you. And every now and then you say a little something, but you don't super chat. No, sir. No, sir. And no, sir. Now, Gerald sent me a gift card, so he gets off the Well, he sent me a gift card last month. I'm just saying, this month, what you gonna do, Gerald? Okay, okay, that's what I'm saying. Big Papa, where you at? Where you at, Big Papa? Where you at? You know we like the men folk up in the channel, ladies. Okay, girl. I'm like, okay, I gotta get ready to start dating, ladies. I'm not quite ready yet. But girl, I was hitting that little golf cart, that little my golf. I'm gonna ask her to give me another golf handle thing, golf stick, so I can have two. Okay, but I'm getting that girl when I get on that golf course. Don't you let no white man come up to me or black one for that matter, girl, because I'll be ready to go to Tanzania for the honeymoon. But I gotta get ready because really, when I meet men I like, I get scared and I run away. So, isn't that funny? But any case, what I love about my journey is that I said, Coach, I ain't for all this gaining no weight now. And so he was like, what you mean? And that's where, see, my coach, he a real one. That's why I can trust him because Miss Deborah, y'all know I come with much foolishness. You know, first I hit him with all them tears, and he didn't even say nothing. He just went, "You're doing good," but the tears were uncertainty, and then sometimes when he want to help me, now I can't do it, but he want to help me. I'm like, "Don't help me. I don't want no help." But then I'm like, "Coach, help me." But he showed me. This is why God sent me to him, and he sent him to help me. He showed me I could trust him. He showed me that he's going to teach me. He's not going to take advantage of me. He's going to help me. And even his mama was like, he coached like him. When I got stuck at church, his mama was like, I'm going to call Coach. I'm going to call Storm. Wait a minute. He came right on, okay? And help a sister out, okay? So, oh, I did manage to drink almost all the water. Yay. But, honey, I've been lacking on my water. You hear me? And so, I got to take my vitamins and my medicine so I can take my blood pressure at 7. Also, my blood pressure was like 130s and 2 times in 2 days in a row. I was worried. But I'm like, what's happening? Your friend died unexpectedly. Do you know I called my friend at 1 o'clock the day he died? I always call him. And so I'm like, wow. So I'm like, okay, you're going through a lot. You have to give yourself grace. And in order to really change, you've got to give yourself grace. And you got to think about something that you don't always think about. Winners don't worry all day. The lady at the pool told me last week, worrying means you don't trust in Jesus. I said, would you keep telling me that, please? She said, I used to be a worry warrior. And honey, she ain't broke and she ain't poor. And so I'm like, I'm going to take the advice of the people that's not broke and ain't poor. Okay. And she just had 2 hip replacements and 2 knee replacements, and she's still walking, okay? Let me take my medicine. This is blood pressure medicine, allergy medicine, and I take a pill for my narcolepsy and for ADD. I'm going to let them go ahead and say ADD, but I'm going to be like, Jesus got me ADD, but I'm going to take it because I need to heal. I got to take it, but I'm not going to take the anxiety medicine because I talk with my psychologist. The psychiatrist, he black man, he talk for a few minutes. He's like, that's okay. Okay, I'll talk to you in a couple of weeks. He ain't trying to hear all that talking, Deborah. Yeah, okay, which is cool. I like that. I don't like a man who gonna let me do Deborah like that. I mean, I want to hear all that. I don't want to hear all of that. I'm really just talking to see what you gonna do. And if you gonna do, then I'm gonna be like, okay, I can talk to my girlfriend. Okay, I mean, I want to talk to you too because I like you to. You know what I like? This one time. Okay, let me tell y'all something funny. I have a blue dress in there. When I wear that blue dress, it's so on. Oh my goodness, y'all. When I wear that blue dress, my Lord, Jesus died on the cross for me in that blue dress and the men folk, okay? I can be driving down the street and stop at the gas station. And he can't even see all of the blue dress. But when he see the blue dress on my shoulder, it's on. Anywho, on to my medicine. What I love about my journey is that even though I fail, even though I do the wrong things, I am aware of what I'm doing. I'm aware of who's in my ear, who's needing something from me, who wants me to come, who give me advance notice so that I can prepare, who got memory issues like I do, and who can't remember all that stuff, but also who helps me. I just found a bottle of perfume. I said, sister girl left that perfume when she heard me say I needed some. She didn't even say nothing. And I saw it the other day, and then I was like, this must be for me. Because nobody live in my house with me. I received that. Sister girl said, somebody asked her, well, is she paying you? She said, no, she's not paying me. I'm helping her because I want to help her because she needs the help. So I received that. Because how many times have us as bigger people, as people who got some big issues, because you may not have weight, your issue may be life weighing you down. You go all out your way to help other people, and you feel like nobody's there to help you. But when you stop, Saturday, I had a list, but the van couldn't take me to the Dollar Tree. The lady was like, I'll go for you. I'm going to leave here. She bought my mask. She bought everything on my grocery, on my list. And I texted her to bring me some scissors. And she wouldn't take any money. When I went to get ready to drive home to Memphis, the key fob needed a battery. The man changed the battery. He wouldn't take any money. Somebody else went out of town and was like, somebody had some clothes. I got them for you. Got them right here. People do good stuff for me all the time. So you gotta stop saying ain't nobody there for you. All of that stuff you see on social media don't make no sense. But because you give what you get. But this is the time for me in my weight loss journey where I've been away from work for 5 years. I'm stronger. I've been sitting in the same position, have had to call 911 because I couldn't get up. And I'm gonna tell you something. It was in the middle of my exercising, and I think mentally I was so sad that I couldn't think properly to get up. But now I don't think sad thoughts like that, because when I think sadness or when I get scared, I can't move. And sometimes when you see me in training, I'll say, Coach, I'm scared. He said, I know you're gonna be scared when you're at home by yourself. But he gives me the information. And just Thursday, when he made me sit in that chair and get up 6 times, he's like, W, you done it 2 times, you can do it. So I have to focus my mind on doing it, not on how scared I am. So I hope that makes sense to you. That's why I don't like us to speak negativity. We have to speak faith-filled words, honey. We got faith-filled words. Because Jesus didn't die on the cross talking about, I'm scared, Jesus. He said, take this cross from me that I have to bear. But in either case, I just wanted to share that with y'all. And I just want you to know your purpose in everybody's life. And the thing is, if you like it, that's fine. You can take it, that's fine. But every day, all day long, you shouldn't be taking stuff. Now, I'm not saying, they kill me telling folks to leave their spouses. God sanctified marriage. I mean, if you want to leave your spouse, leave him. If you want to leave your boyfriend, leave him. But also, sometimes, like one girl was saying, well, my boyfriend, he just sit on the couch. When I come back from exercising, I was like, y'all probably got food addictions, which is why y'all got together. And, so you have to look at that. Look at what you've allowed in your life. You have to look at that. And you have to own that. Because a sister like me, I ain't having no man up in my house. Period. But that's because of how I was raised. And so I'll have a husband, not in my house though. I'll have a husband, I'll go to his house because that's the proper way. But this going to be an Airbnb up in here. Hey. Or it's going to be something, I wanted to give my house to the church, but my minister was like, you don't want to do that. I'm like, why not? People do that all the time. But in any case, I'm excited about the day of balance. I'm excited. I'm getting ready to turn in my things. I'm excited about cooking. And the thing is, when I get home, I can cook and I can come in here if I don't want. What I find is that once I'm out of this room, I enjoy being in the other parts of my house. So maybe I can go outside and watch the rain while the food is cooking. But at the end and the beginning of the day, I know that I'm going to be okay. I just have to keep taking baby steps. And when I'm working on my book. So I was telling my coach, I was like, girl, nothing like going home to get you forward to the book. And then I was telling her about my journey. She said, put that on paper, honey. Put it on paper, because this is the truth. Writing transforms you. And I love that, because I write all the time. Writing transforms you. So those of us who have weight loss issues, I want you to be hopeful. I want you to believe you can do it. Ain't nothing I'm saying different. I'm just saying it in different ways every single day. Because I have to say it to myself. I want you to accept where you are with goals to change. I started going down when my wheelchair broke. We asked a voc rehab for another wheelchair, and she was like, "Your insurance ain't gonna give you one." But see, I got the disability group to back it up with me. We need all the support we can get, y'all. When you have mobility issues and you want to live your life, you need that aid with your legs and with your knees while you're morbidly obese. Use the terminology of the medical community. Use whatever they have for you to document. And that way, when it's time for you to get something, there's been documents that you're stressed, you have PTSD, you have anxiety and depression, you have knee problems, you have back problems, you have obesity. Use all of that for physical therapy, occupational therapy, home health care if that's what you need, pain care. Pain people probably going to give you some shots or some pills, but you want to go so that you can have a record that you're experiencing this pain. I talked to the hospital yesterday. I said, "Do I need to come back for lymphedema therapy?" She said, "Well, that's up to your doctor." So I'm going to ask my doctor what he thinks. And so I might wear short pants today, even though the purpose of my doctor's visit today is for like your Medicaid, Medicare annual review. But I might wear short pants so he can see my legs. Another thing they're going to do, which when she asked me that before, she asked me, "Remember these 3 words?" So I put them in my cell phone. And honey, when she asked me what they were, I went boom, boom, boom. I said, because last time y'all asked me them words, you didn't tell me I need to remember them. So since I know I need to remember them, I'm going to put them down on paper. Put it on paper. So anywho, y'all, I thank you. I thank you so much for your support. I thank you so much for listening to me. There are 100 million people who are obese and overweight like me and like you. But guess what? We can change it. And it starts with believing that we can do it, taking a step and doing something. I got the boots on the ground down. If I'm not too tired, it's like, oh. I got my boots on the ground. But, bow, boom, boom, boom. But then you cross over, boom, back. Boy, them pants at. Then we start, boom, boom, boom. When you do that, where them pants at? Boom, boom, boom. I got it. Oh. I got my boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Then you put your feet here in the middle and back. Here in the middle and back. Then you cross over and back. Cross over and back. Then you go, boom, boom, boom. And so, hey. And that's physical activity for me. And you know what it is? It's pushing past my fear. So I want to say good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. God bless you. And thank you for supporting my channel. There are sometimes 10, 20, 30 people who subscribe to my channel every time I have a live. And I want you to know I thank you. And I want you to know that you can improve in your life with your weight, with your boundaries, with your muscle. If you flex your muscle, it gets stronger. You want to see my muscle? Y'all ain't see my muscle in a long time. Look at that muscle. Bow. I'm flexing my muscle. This side don't get that. It's coming. It's coming along. Look at that. It's coming along. Come on, baby. Come along. Come along. My friends, come along. Get aboard and ride this train. Nothing on this train to lose. Everything to gain. So, thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for what Michelle always says is showing up for yourself. And y'all have a beautiful day. And I'm going to talk to y'all real soon, okay? Peace and hair grease. Bye.